So, what do you guys remember from last session, out of curiosity?
Last time.
The play.
Yeah, the play.
The fight.
With?
No.
Yes.
That's all I remember.
Right.
The play and the no.
Well, after a wonderful night of watching a fantastic play, for those of you who were there, who got to see me talk for an hour on end, you guys decided to spend a little time with the Fae group, but after a while they had to pack up and head out, giving you guys a night's rest, a quiet night's rest. And you guys wake up as the sun is dawning, as you guys wake up, as it is currently 8 a.m. on the 29th of Elso. And it is cold outside with a crisp 30-ish degrees. I want to bundle up a little bit. Except for, of course, Eric Var, who's used to this type of cold, I assume.
It's like, oh, finally, some decent weather for once.
Beiji's wearing short sleeves.
That's right, both Beiji and Eric are from the north.
Well, he's a silver dragonborn, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, he loves it.
Yuri, Horatio, how do you guys feel about this cold?
I'm all bundled up in my cape. I'm inviting anybody in if they wanna get all snug.
Yuri's like, she never really experienced cold like this, so she's like, what in the heck? She doesn't like it.
Have you never been in a snow region like this?
Not really. Every place I've been has been warm.
The coast is fantastic from what I hear. You hear a Chalk say as he wakes up on his end, hanging upside down in a tree. I used to love going to the beaches there. Always beautiful.
Ah, yes, I lived in the coast for a while, few years in Utiris.
I hate the cold.
Get in here. And he lifts his cape up.
Okay. She goes under the cape.
Yeah. It's warm.
Everyone's slowly waking up and eating breakfast, and you notice, and that's when one of you guys notices that Kavo, I'm trying to remember his name at the top of my head without looking at it. Kavo seems to be searching frantically through his backpack.
Who's that again? Kavo?
Asimir cleric.
Oh,
that guy.
Yeah, the Asimir guy. I know
him.
I sure remember the Asimir.
He was friends with the tiefling paladin who kind of almost throttled you guys.
Beiji nearly shot.
The bitch.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh,
right.
What's he?
Anyway, the Asimir looks very frantic as he's just tearing through his bookpack looking for something.
What's up with him?
Want something?
Oh, hi. I had a letter that that the church gave me to deliver when we reach our destination, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. He says he starts rummaging through his backpack.
Can I roll history to see if I've seen it?
Can I take a look at the backpack as well?
You can roll investigation.
How messy is it?
Look at it. Roll investigation.
Investigation?
Well, no. Perception for the backpack and history for the for if you remember seeing it.
Okay.
All right. I'll take a 14 in perception.
15. And then you said what for perception?
A 14.
With a 14. Okay, with a 14, you see that the book bag is usually very organized. The only reason that it's not right now is because he's currently looking through it, but he's trying to keep it in as nice a look as possible as he's digging through it. And you do remember his backpack being left unattended during the play.
Well, Or maybe one of the showmen needed borrowed something from you.
Why would they take a letter? It doesn't make any sense. That letter doesn't have any importance to them. And then Velky
Or does it?
And then Velky kind of he kind of thinks about it. He's like, I wouldn't think so, especially since no one knows what the contents of the letter are besides me and Velky, that is. And you notice Velky kind of looking around. She says, then maybe one of the people that we're traveling with took it. But why would they want to take my letter unless they knew what we were doing, what was in it?
Is this something that we're not supposed to know about?
It's a letter from the church to someone in Trevland. That's why we came along in this caravan. We're supposed to deliver it, but I can't deliver it if I can't find it. And then you see him like, basically.
Basically what?
Oh, you guys hear me rummaging through the book backpack. Basically, you hear him just like going through the thing.
Mm. And he kind of looks at him, and he tries to see if it's not on his like personal coat pockets or anything else like that.
From what you can tell, no, it's not on his person.
You wouldn't have taken it out anywhere else?
No, I wouldn't have taken it out at all. I got it and I put it in my bag.
Can real quick. Can Beiji try to remember if there was anyone kind of eyeing the cleric and the paladin?
Well, history.
Like they were. Flat 10.
With a 10, plenty of people. You notice that the cleric and the paladin were talked to quite a bit. The Trevland group that you're traveling with talked to them. You remember that? What's his face? What's your boss's name? I'm actually drawing a blank right now. Albion talked to them. Clouds talked to them for a little bit, but Velky quickly shooed him away, like she didn't like what he was saying.
Alright.
And those were the main ones.
What about the people that didn't talk? That kind of were off to the side and like looking at him, like.
You do remember Nerva looking. Nerva still hasn't recovered from the events of yesterday, so he's still freaked out, and you notice that he did his best, that he seemed to be always eyeing the two of them when they got too close to him. Greyfang in general just like eyes them all the time as he tries to keep his distance from them.
Okay.
And then you haven't seen Alluri at all near them.
Okay. Alright then.
What if it was one of those teenagers? Velky suggests. After all, they might think of it as some prank.
Okay. The first thing that didn't. I mean, I should just have a notepad and take a note down. Well, the character that didn't interact with him at all.
Never, Greyfang, and Alluri.
What's the first name?
Give me a second.
Sorry. Yeah, just type it out, please. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'll step back for a moment.
I just hope we find it eventually.
And Eric Four is going to start asking around for if anyone's seen like a letter specifically directed towards the younger folks. Those young kids.
No, Nerva says as he's kind of nervous. He just doesn't. He just gives a flat out no. Jean-Jo seems to kind of laugh and he says, "And why would I steal it?" You get a flat no from the Shadow siblings and what's his face, Jack. Meanwhile, Michael kind of thinks, but he's like, I could have sworn I saw someone with a letter recently, last night. I'd gone for a walk for a little bit, and I thought I saw someone reading. Thought I saw some figure with a letter.
How tall would you say the figure was?
Average height, maybe 6 foot something.
As Eric Clark kind of keeps that in mind as he sort of jots down. Medium, and anything else in particular?
Not really.
He kind of like sort of points out towards the area.
Eventually, though, the caravan does have to get moving. So as you guys start your first leg, as you guys start journeying again. And at this point, you guys all notice this, but Alluri comes back and he speaks to Albion, and whatever he says to him, they both have a grim face when he says it, and Albion nods and kind of just like goes back to like driving the first caravan, while Alluri just kind of like just starts falling back in with the rest of the group. He notices your group and he kind of walks over and he says, since you all are capable, I just thought I'd warn you. I recently discovered something that might not bode well for this trip.
Do tell.
From what I can tell. Am I breaking up right now, by the way?
No.
No, you're good.
Alright,
Stable.
Yeah, because you guys are kind of like trembling on my end. I wanted to make sure it wasn't happening on your end. Anyway, he kind of just looks around and he leans in and he says, I found clues that we are being followed.
Followed.
Yes, and by some groups that I don't think are friendly.
Bandits, highway raiders. Don't want this.
He pulls out this little cloth. He opens it up, and that's when you guys see inside. You see the chitin of a spider, a dark blue chitin of a spider. Burnt grass that smells like brimstone, and then a dwarven cigar.
What's this shit?
Real quick. Can I make a would-be? Is you recognize any of this? From his travels?
You can roll an investigation check. Anyone can roll an investigation check to see what they can figure out from these items.
Yeah, you just kind of just look at a bewildered Eric. What is the meaning of all this?
With this 10, 7...
Oof, definitely didn't get that shit.
Guys, don't make me roll.
Horatio, you want to try your hand at investigation?
I'm sorry, what?
Horatio, you want to try your hand at investigation? Currently, Alluri's holding out a cloth that has a dwarven cigar, spider chitin, I don't know how it's pronounced, and burnt grass that smells like brimstone in a cloth.
Okay. Hold on.
So far, we have a 10 and a 7.
Alright, blow on it. That's a critical hit!
Okay, which of these items would you like to apply that critical hit to?
Thank God.
What the fuck is the spider shit?
Alright, I'm going to send this to you. You guys do notice that that Horatio seems to have an epiphany as he's staring at this piece.
Epiphany?
Has an epiphany as he stares at this spider and he's like, "Oh wait, I know what this is."
Can you spell that thing again, by the way? Because
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
And an epiphany is like you had a realization.
No, I know what an epiphany is. I'm trying to say whatever the spider, the thing you can't pronounce.
Give me a second.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, spider kitten. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Like this, like kind like the scale, like it's kind of like scales of a spider, but it's like a piece of its skin in a way.
The piece of its exoskeleton, essentially, like it's the armor of its body.
What is that?
So spider flesh, a dwarven cigar, and some burnt brimstone smelling gas.
I sent you something, Roxy.
Oh. Alright. Oh wait, are we trying to hide from him?
I mean, he showed you guys, seeing what you guys could figure out. Well, he showed it to you just to let you guys know, so it's up to you if you want to tell him that.
Where exactly did you obtain that chitin?
I found it near near a peculiar site. There was quite a few. It seems like I found it near tracks that belonged to what I assumed was a spider.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
All right.
Wait, what's
I'd like to roll survival to refresh his memory on what a spider's tracks look like.
All right.
That was a
Make
dirty
sure
20
to
there.
Assist, if I can.
Yeah. That was a dirty 20.
15 for survival.
God.
Okay. With a 15, you do know that this chitin belongs to. Actually, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna send this to you, Vice.
Yeah.
And even Eric Vars begins to get a look of realization as well as oh.
I don't think this is something you just find by accident. It seems to have humanoid quality.
So both Eric Var and Horatio have had realizations about this piece of spider chitin. As they're both staring at it like, oh. Like they're getting an idea of what this is.
Oh no.
Beiji's gonna look at the northern men and the half-elf?
Fey elf.
Fey elf. While he's kind of looking at the cigar. Those look like faces of concern, and I should have my pistol out now. Kind of deal. Should I be cleaning my... let me reiterate. Should I be cleaning my pistol right now? For a fight?
Should I be prepared as well?
No, they're talking.
Just a grim nod.
So, Horatio and Eric, I would like you to roll one final survival or... Well, actually, no. Eric are survival, Horatio nature. Just see if you can figure out what this thing belongs to specifically, because your memory is starting to churn a bit, and you think and maybe you remember what this thing is exactly.
Yes, it's coming to me.
16.
All right, with a 16 and a 12, you know that this belongs to.
I've heard it in the old legends. In the deep caves.
Let me see.
When elf and beast form a union. It creates a monstrosity.
Fuck, man.
This is one.
Is it a bad thing that he's got that though?
Yes, because that means you're being tracked by them.
Oh,
Treat.
fuck.
It's a treater.
What? Alluri asks.
A type of drone.
It's a type of drow.
Yo, he didn't hear what you said. Like, he didn't understand what you said exactly.
Because he's like, I believe people call them traitors.
Alluri perks up. And then you... And he's like, oh, wonderful.
So, would you like to tell me where you actually found this?
I found it near what I thought was a campsite, but it was too far away, but there was no fire or anything.
Is he telling the truth this time?
Yes, he's actually telling the truth now. He's like, I found this near a campsite that had no fire.
Well, there's probably a reason the fire was extinguished.
No, like they never built a fire.
Exactly.
They could be following us.
They wouldn't follow us during the day. They can't see if it's drow, then they can't be following us during the day.
I'll carry slaves. Perhaps they have an entourage to assist them.
Beiji, he'll try him up. Either that or could have a couple of tinkerers among their workforce and made special goggles for them so they could walk during the day.
I don't know which is worse.
Terrifying idea.
Beiji's looking at the cigar currently as he, like, half-mindedly. So...
what is a dwarven cigar doing amongst all of this?
I know I wouldn't necessarily botch the roll, but for the cigar, does it have any markings or like some symbols that would indicate a particular maker or a particular style?
You see DB as initials in the cigar.
Okay.
I put leather in a cigar if you could just go to burn away.
Beiji, he's gonna try to rack his brain because he's kind of carrying dwarven gear on him right now. He- everyone in the party is when Beiji, he'll pick up the cigar and look at the initials, and just an uncharacteristic smile considering the revelation that just occurred a few moments ago comes across his scaly face.
It's very unsettling.
I don't know if I like that you're smiling now.
No, it's just make a long story short, you all know that dwarves keep grudges, correct?
Oh yes, forever.
But of course.
Well, this particular dwarf, Dwalin, sore loser, Battleborn, as I like to dub. Seems to be looking for me. So
Why would this Dwalin be looking? Oh, you won something off from a game of cards, didn't you?
Beiji kind of like he pulls out his ammunition belt, or his ammunition box and like his pistol and like basically his gunsmith stuff.
You won.
And just get he gives like the meme smile, like the big meme smile, like yeah.
You won his guns off him.
Beiji nods.
You are either the bravest man I've ever met or the dumbest. I can't tell which right now.
Stupid. Probably stupid.
So we have a dwarf out for his guns back. We have Drow coming after us, and then we have potentially evidence of demons following us. This sounds almost all of this is direct, and at least one of these is because of one of you.
Beiji's just still giving his wicked smile.
Please tell me none of you have pissed off a demon in the relative past.
Eric kind of tries to think to himself, have I? I don't play it.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. What happened?
Alluri basically asks, have any of you pissed off a demon in the past? Because that might explain why I keep finding brimstone, burnt grass that smells like brimstone.
I don't know, have I?
A couple tieflings, not demons.
Okay, tieflings. That's not as bad. Anyone else?
Perhaps, but with that concern.
Yes, because of this. And he motions to the burnt grass. We're being followed. I'd like to know why.
Surely it's not just because of me.
Who else here would? Son of a Lupin.
Who else?
Greyfang.
What has sparked your mind?
Where's Greyfang?
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
Where is Greyfang? Indeed. Can I?
Well, perception.
Yeah. Can I roll? Can I instead try to roll?
Didn't he split from the party a while ago?
He didn't split.
And did he not come back?
He wandered from the caravan, but he's basically staying he's staying far from the caravan, but still following it.
Tries to look around, and he realizes I don't see any tracks of him around. Do I?
No, you don't see any tracks really, but there's a chance that he might come back either at night or at some point during the trip.
He seems to like the night more, less people running around to piss him off.
Well, if you find him, please ask him if he has anything to do with this. Well, I proceed to prepare for the worst from what it appears.
Don't worry, you're in great hands. As he just watches, Eric Var kind of just polishes his spear a little bit.
I don't know whether they're trying. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to go prepare for it when all hell breaks loose. Careful. And this is the first time, and you see that Alluri's usually cheerful personality is just gone at this point. He seems to speak to himself in Elvish as he walks off.
Beiji can understand Elvish. What is he saying?
Well, Horatio, Yuri, and Beiji, you all hear him saying, "Wonderful, wonderful. I think that wonderful things are going great," and then suddenly this shit comes and drops on my lap. And he says, he says this in the most unlike Alluri voice you have ever heard.
Beiji will say in Elvish, "Don't worry, it only gets worse from here."
He then says in Elvish, "You are not helping!" and storms off.
What is he on about?
We're in for a ride, is all I gotta say. All I can say, rather, is we're in for a ride.
Well, I'm going to find our good old. I'm going to go find the carpet.
Find the what?
I'm going to go find the. Go find the carpet.
Carpet.
And kind of just like gestures over towards the woods.
Oh, he means he's gonna go look for the lupin.
He's gonna look for what?
He's referring
For our
to
new carpets.
he's referring to Grey Fang as a carpet.
The carpet.
Oh no! That's not.
It didn't turn to the north. It's okay.
Taxidermy.
It really isn't.
For the druid over here, it's like, no. No. And like he just kisses fucking paws. We don't take our animal skins like that. That's wrong, isn't it? Look, it's fine.
It says as Eric Vore is currently wearing the skin of a creature.
The skin of a bear, to be exact.
Skin of a bear.
No.
Keep moving.
Wait, isn't Horatio wearing leather armor right now?
Just wearing leather.
Isn't.
You just get a confused glance from Eric Vore. Just confused.
Wait. Why is it even an option then for?
Because druids don't wear metal.
Well, yeah.
They understand wearing like animal hide. I mean, don't make it go to waste. But like the fact that Horatio was like, you can't do that. It's like you're wearing leather right now, dear.
Not the fluff. Bovine, don't take it from the fluffy animals and my giant riding lizard.
Points at the horses. Look them in the eyes.
They're fluffy too. I don't care about cows.
Beja will say, like, he's like 10 feet off. Cows taste good. So do pigs. Like, idly.
Oh my goodness.
Horses aren't as
I
good.
don't eat meat. Anymore. I don't eat meat anymore.
How to specify. Anyway,
Well,
this Eric
after I stopped being a gladiator, I also renounced meat, so.
As you guys eventually, another 2 hours pass, as it's now 10 a.m. And Cavo's still looking for his missing letter, while O'Leary seems to be just wandering, looking for Grey Fang, and you notice that, and the Trevland nobles are kind of just watching all this, just kind of like, well, more like a chalk is, as he like has his like arms like on the bars of one of the carts, and he's kind of like looking around. He's like, "What's the big hubbub about?" Do you guys catch that or no?
Can you repeat that just to double check?
A chalk kind of notices how everyone's being scattered about 2 hours later, and he's like, "What's the big hubbub about?"
Beja will just chime up. He still has his creepy grin, or his creepy smile going.
2 hours later.
But it's kind of subsided into a toothless grin. I think an old card mate wants to have a second round at things. That's all.
That's interesting, right?
And well, also quick tip at night. Oh yeah. Also, Beiji will say, losing a smile. Also, tonight at night, keep make if you can grow eyes in the back of your head, you might want to.
Noted, I suppose. Ugh. This is rather strange. Also, at this point, Horatio, you start to notice that what's your lizard's name again?
I'm sorry, you cut out.
Pause.
I noticed.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Pause
What about him?
starts being erratic, as if he notices something.
What is it, bud?
He seems to be kind of like patting the ground, like as if he's feeling something.
As if what?
As if he's feeling something.
Here, either I have speak with animals or I'll insight.
All right.
Let me see. I think I have speak with them. Where are you? Where are you? No. Yeah, I cast speak with animal.
All right. Ground, I can feel it.
What's in the ground?
Giant thing.
How? I put my ear to the ground.
And roll perception for me.
Okay. Perception. 15.
You notice that the ground, like somewhere deep down there, the ground is shaking. And suddenly, pause gets even more erratic, and then you hear this, and then the digging gets louder, and then you hear this boom, as suddenly the dirt shoots up, and you see these two creatures that resemble monstrous mole-like sharks land on either side of the caravan.
Mole sharks? What?
Oh no! Oh
And I
no!
need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh God, bullets!
I hear it from the distance.
Well, time to make burgers, you guys.
All right.
Time to make some Jabba Joel burgers.
Jabba Jaw burgers.
It's gonna be theater of the mind or on battle map.
Battle map.
Right then. I'll wait for the map to load.
Yep, just give me a second. Come on. Also, you guys are surprised, so the bullets will be going first. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
That roll. You got a 5. Oh no.
You got a nat 1 on initiative,
Nat
Cookie.
1
Oh my
initiative.
God.
Against bullets.
So, who's ready to hurt?
Oh, hold on.
Oh boy.
Not me, but...
I guess I'm about to have to go in for double time because the tank's gonna have to tank.
So would you like to know? Oh no.
I also got a 5. Fuck.
Uh-oh. This is better be fun then.
For the first.
Wait, did it not grab the bullets? Oh wait, yes it did.
Let me reload for a sec. See if it comes on.
No, I'm about to change it in a bit. Just give me a second. I have to find where the token is. I swear I uploaded these guys.
As soon as I switched to my actual dice, things got better. All of a sudden.
This is why I never trust the bot. Also lets me do secret rolls. Anyway, you know what? Screw it. There you are. Exclamation point. Roll. Wait, and roll 20 or in Discord? Would you roll? Would you roll?
And critical failure. 2.
Oh my god.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh my god. Did anyone roll higher than a 17? Please, for
I
the love
did.
of God. Okay.
I
Okay.
rolled a 16 plus 3, 19 in initiative.
Okay, quick question. On what side of the caravan were each one of you? Okay, you were on it. Yeah, I kept you on it. Okay, thankfully thankfully. Okay, let's see what we got.
He's probably on the right side. Beiji is.
Alright. So, I have a question. Who amongst the people who rolled 5 would like to go first?
What you want us to do?
For the people who rolled 5, which one of you would like to go first?
I want to go first.
You want to punch a bitch?
Yeah.
You said, okay, so Beiji was on the right side. Oh yeah, that's right. Beiji wasn't here in this fight, so I gotta bring these guys in. Come on, roll point. There we go. All right.
I keep forgetting we're gonna go 20.
Yeah, but you don't have to if you don't want to, because this is a simple fight against 2 monsters. Because I'm hoping it's simple. But considering these rolls, Jesus Christ, I might have to start preparing death saving throws.
Excuse me, what?
Might have to start preparing death saving throws. Jesus.
Who?
Okay,
Not me.
Beiji on the red side. What side were you guys on? Left or right?
I don't know.
Wasn't envisioning left.
All right. And Horatio. Horatio.
Horatio's gone.
Oh. Oof.
Horatio.
All right. Did anyone roll higher than a? Did anyone roll higher than a 14 besides Beiji?
No.
Eric, what did you get?
I'm still waiting for the token to load. My internet's being funky right now.
Okay. It's on the.
What the fuck is my damn password?
It should be there now.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there. You should be next to the river.
I'm trying, but it's not. Like, the server's connection is weird.
Yeah.
Taking its sweet time.
A lot of people are on roll 20 apparently, so. Alright. Just roll for me real quick, please.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that as. Not the worst. Okay, that's a bit much.
That's not good. Come on.
But I think I'll prefer to use that for more dire situations.
Really just. Okay, there we go.
I don't trust initiative rolls. I'll take the 11.
Alright.
We got this.
Definitely got this. As this is the initiative order.
It'll be
That's the
fine.
worst that could happen.
All right. So we're gonna start since they have surprise round. Beige, the Bullet is gonna charge immediately at the nearby Beige.
Okay.
Yep. It's looking mighty hungry right now. As it's going to take a bite at you. That's a nat 1, so that misses. Actually, wait, it has a. Does it? No, it doesn't. All right. Yeah, it takes a bite at you and it misses, and then it's going to dig into the ground.
Okay.
And then with that, Bullet 2 is going to charge at Eric Var.
But you oversized fish fillet, bitch.
And that's a nat 20.
Punch the face.
Oh my.
This is the disparity, though. The disparity. The nat 1 and the nat 20.
Yeah, the nat 1 and the nat 20. Eric Var, what's your max health?
Max health, 48.
You have 48 health right now?
Yeah.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Oh, what? What?
Okay. 2.
All good.
14.
As long as you guys have some HP
17.
points to give me back.
17, 20, 24 times. What was your max health?
32. What's the total?
No, what's your max health? Tell me again.
My max health is 48.
You were down as it rolled a 24, so you took 48 damage in one hit as a bite is taken out of you and you are immediately downed.
Ooh.
I just love it when I start fights with 0
Eric
HP.
Var.
Wait, did we
This
have
guy
a
gets his
rest?
ass handed. He sucks.
Did we rest in the last session?
Yes, you guys long rested.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are back up at full, and Eric Var got taken down in one hit.
Yeah. You just watch as his chest gets ripped open.
Well, ripped open. He's still alive.
Oh yeah, he's still alive. He's just like ah.
And with that,
screaming
Beijing, it is your turn as we now begin the official round.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this bullet. It's starting to dig, correct?
Yep, it dug into the ground.
So it's under the ground?
Yep.
Is it like the very tail of it still sticking out partially?
Actually, it came towards you about 10 feet. So that means it's about. So this hole is about 20 feet deep.
Okay. Well, I'll just say this right now. You see Beiji stand there as he pulls on what will be his Molotov cocktail bag and lets it fall to his side. I wish I had a cocktail right now. This would solve it real fast. And he just pulls out his pistol and starts firing straight into the hole.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, they're big. I thought they were tiny.
Oh no, these are big boys. Playing with the big boys,
land sharks,
with
brother.
the big boys now.
They're like great whites to pure.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. That does not hit, unfortunately, as your bullet seems to bounce off its natural armor.
And from the opposite side of the caravan, you will hear Beiji shout, "Get back up here! I want to hurt you! Get up here!"
Don't
You just
tempt it.
hear a painful groan.
With that, is there anything you'd like to do your turn, Beiji? Would you like to move or anything?
Which direction is it?
It moves
Look to
straight
be-
down.
Great. Okay, yeah, Beiji's gonna just jump back onto the cart and gonna hang off its side.
Alright. Marhan, you feel an audible thunk as Beiji just jumps into the side of the cart.
And you hear him start whistling out the Jaws theme.
Oh, I see. Oh no.
And then it's the Boulette One's turn. As you hear this shaking, and you suddenly realize, oh, maybe it wasn't a good idea to be on top of this cart. As it comes out of the ground right under the cart and throws you both across the area. And in fact, the cart is going to take 1, 10, 19, 22, 26 points of damage. As the cart takes 26 points of damage. It is knocked straight on its side, and then so is the driver. And Beiji and Marhan are just thrown across, are just knocked off towards the river.
Oof.
But both of us are thrown to the river. All right.
Yeah, because it tipped it left, so both of you were thrown to the left. Yeah. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Bruh.
Better me than the Squishy Boys.
Yeah, that's basically what happened right now, Beiji. I mean, Vice. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you have any of your dice on you?
Speaking of which,
Let's hope the spot favors you.
it doesn't favor anyone.
Nope. As you try to flap your wings, but then Beiji kind of like grabs onto you, and like as if he's trying to save you, and you both are pulled towards the ground. And, I was trying to help you. Anyway, with that, it is Bullet 2's turn as.
You want to do it?
It's going to attack Erikvar.
Yeah, let's do it.
Isn't he down though?
Yes. So that's 7 plus. That's 14. That doesn't hit, but he has advantage on this.
You have advantage. Don't forget it.
Yeah. So Erikvar, you take a failure.
Don't forget, attacks are 2 failures.
I know. But I'm gonna be generous right now.
No, come on. Well, let me give
Fine.
2 straight.
You take 2. You take 2 death saving throw failures.
Jeez.
Okay. Vice, you're the only one that would take up 2 death saving fails instead of 1.
And Erikvar, it's your turn. In fact.
Yeah, full force. Let's do it. Success.
Oh, you get a success.
Yeah.
All right, Yuri, it is your turn.
Part of the card.
Jeez. Okay. So one is like.
One is munching on Erikvar. The other one has just tipped over a cart next to you.
I was gonna get the cart one, but I'm gonna do the one towards Erikvar.
All right, you charge at it.
But here's the thing, though. I want to do Thunder Wave, but I don't want to mess him with the process.
You're gonna, anyways. Come on.
You're gonna hit Erikvar if you use that.
I don't want to.
So maybe it's just better to punch this other bitch.
Yeah, it might be better to punch him.
Don't forget you have a quarterstaff +1.
Okay, alright.
I mean, Thunder Wave's a cone anyways. It wouldn't actually hit me.
Thunderwave? No, it's an area, I thought.
No,
yeah, it was an area, I think. Those areas.
No, it's a cone. Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone centered on itself. It goes outwards towards an enemy.
Oh, it's a cube, actually.
Yeah, so it still hits. Yeah, 15-foot cube. It's still gonna hit you, Erikvar.
Well, I'd take it anyways. Come on.
Oh my God.
I can take it.
Anyway,
no. I'm gonna do my quarterstaff. I'm gonna
roll the hit.
Quarterstaff.
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Roll to hit Thunder Wave.
Alright.
Would you?
Bonus action.
Okay, bonus
Yeah,
action.
bonus action. I'm gonna do
You can either bonus action and hit once, or I think you can do flurry of blows.
Nice.
mm,
Martial art and flurry.
yeah, I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
All right, you get to attack 2 more times. Roll to hit. This one's going to be unarmored. I mean, unarmed.
Unarmed.
Yep, the flies are coming back. Yep, that's.
Ah, fucking 9. That shit doesn't hit. Bot, kiss my ass just once. No, okay. That they don't hit.
Okay, you take 2 swings at it, and it seems to just your punches just seem to dent on its armor as it just kind of looks up at you like.
You couldn't just kiss my ass just once, bot. Okay, fine.
All right, with
All
that, Horatio is currently missed. Actually, no, I know Horatio would do. Horatio is going to rush over to Erikvar, and is going to cast. You guys are 4th level. Is going to cast Cure Wounds at the 2nd level. So Erikvar, you get back 13 plus. I think it's plus 3. You get back 15 health as you were back on your feet in front of a massive land shark that took you down in 1 hit.
I regret not killing me the first time.
And then he's going to end his turn there, and it is now Marhan's turn. Muted.
Marhan.
Yep, I have a healing spell around here somewhere, but I will probably. Oh shit! How far away am I from Erikvar?
Horatio got him up, but he only got 15 health back. You are 5, 10, 15,
Horatio
20,
got him up?
25. You are 30 feet away from Erikvar. But he is pretty banged up still.
Okay. I do have virtue. Yeah. Can I cast virtue as a cantrip to Beiji?
Yes, you can.
And then as a bonus action, allow him to make an extra attack?
Alright, Beiji. So Beiji gets temporary HP, I believe, for Virtue.
Yeah.
1d4, plus your wisdom modifier, right?
Yep, so 1d4 plus 3.
Beiji, you get 7 temporary hit points, and you get to attack the bullet that's right in front of you.
Alright. No, he wouldn't be able to rack his brain for that. So, 23 to hit.
23 does indeed hit. Roll damage.
Alright. Dang it. 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage? Alright.
Wow, today is not our day.
Because if my memory serves correctly, I think these guys have some sort of damage against a certain damage type.
Nope.
Okay.
You're thinking of Pathfinder bullets.
Yeah, they're... Oh, man.
We'll talk about those.
Those are fun to deal with.
Oh yeah, they're always fun.
Okay.
Okay. With that, Marhan, is there anything else you'd like to do your turn?
Am I able to move up?
Move in the air? Yes.
Without getting...
Yes.
Yeah, without getting a attack of opportunity?
Yeah, let me check to make sure. Bullet's attack is within... Yeah, you're good.
Okay, then I will choose to do that.
Alright. You fly up in the air, how many feet?
20 feet?
Alright. Do keep in mind that a bullet can... Do keep in mind that this bullet jumps 15 feet up in the air, so keep that in mind.
Jeez.
Alright. With that... who do I want to bring in on this?
I mean, would I know that, though? I said, would I know that, though?
You felt it jump up pretty high. Alright. I don't have anything done for him, do I? Actually, do I? Nope, I don't. Wonderful. Alright, whatever. Okay. Okay, for this one, you guys noticed. Actually, does he have anything? Oh, I didn't finish his either, did I?
That took for fucking ever to reconnect.
It's good. I had you get up Eric Var. You spent a second level spell slot thus far. Really? Did I only finish? Okay, whatever. Alright.
Okay, hold on. Like, you lagged out. What about Eric Var?
I did your turn for you. You used a second level spell slot to get up Eric Var. Casting Cure Wounds.
And like, we refilled our spell slots from last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Alright, so you guys see Alluri rushing up to the battlefield. He's gonna, and you see him take a swing at this roulette. He's gonna miss with a nat 1. He's gonna hit with a 9. Alluri as he comes up. He's gonna hit with a 19 though.
Jeez. Okay.
Thankfully, Jesus Christ, man. As the bullet takes. Takes 25 points of damage. The one that Yuri and them are attacking.
About time.
Oh, wonderful! Bullets! Like I didn't have enough to deal with. Yay! He seems to say sarcastically. And then you hear a Chalk from the other side say, "I mean, it could be worse. We could be dealing with massive bullets the size of a house." As he pulls out his bow, he's gonna take back his bow and he's going to launch an arrow. Actually, does he? Okay. He's going to. Please tell me it's. Nope. So, despite the so the first shot that Atrak makes goes wide. The second attack that he makes also goes wide, as both arrows just bounce off the bullet's skin. Oh, that's not good. As you move back up to the top of the round with Beiji.
Okay. Real quick. Not sure if this is gonna work or not, but Beiji's lover. Would she have given Beiji any advice about bullets in the past?
If you see one, run. As Beiji thinks back to that evening, in whatever drunken haze that was made in, he will sigh and he'll pull out, in his offhand he'll pull out his dagger. Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna take his I'm gonna burn 1 grip point.
Mm-hmm.
And aim at the bullet in front of me.
Alright.
And I'm gonna try to aim for the eye.
Alright.
For its eyes.
Roll to hit.
Would it be with disadvantage because I'm trying to shoot at a very specific spot?
What trick shot are you using?
Fan the hammer.
Fan the hammer? Nah.
Okay.
Alright, roll to hit.
17 to hit.
That hits on the dot. Roll damage.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Took 4 points of piercing damage. Roll to hit again. As you hear your gun's still smoking, you let out another shot.
11 to hit.
Also, keep in mind your misfire increased as well.
Yeah, it only jumped up to a 3.
Okay, miss. Okay, that
So-
11 does miss though.
Okay. Real quick, finesse light weapons can be you can make an attack with a bonus action.
Yes, you can, but no, but it will only deal its damage dice. So you will only deal 1d4 if you hit with the dagger.
Okay. And basically, we'll slide up to the bullet and try to hack at either at its eyes or one of its joints or something to try to get to stop
Roll the
moving.
hit.
I doubt this is gonna hit. 12 to hit.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Your dagger just kind of like bounces off its skin as it kind of like just growls. As it digs its claws into the dirt.
Beijing would just look at it, stick his tongue out at it.
And it's now its turn, so it's going to attack you. With another nat 20. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm not doing this on purpose. 17. What's your max health, Beiji? Beiji, what is your max health?
Perry.
36.
36. What's 36 times 2?
36 times 2 is 72.
Oh, Christ.
Is it doing that much damage? Golly.
Beiji, you're just down. You're just down.
No. Okay, are you? I just remember a certain ruling. I just want to make sure you are pulling your punch right.
You are downed. That is all I have to say.
Okay.
Anyway, it's Bullet 2's turn, and it's gonna take a bite at Yuri. Please, for the love of God, do not roll another nat 20. Please, for the love of God.
Do it. Come on, do it right
Okay.
now.
That's a 13 to hit, Yuri.
No, that don't hit.
Okay. Oh my God. Next up, it's Eric Var's turn.
Gets up, polishes himself right off, looks at this disgusting creature, looks around him, makes sure nobody saw that, and starts stabbing.
Roll to hit.
Right then. First hits 11, and then bonus action glaive shot 22.
Glaive does hit. It only deals its damage dice since it's a bonus action. Because I don't think you took 2 weapon fighting, right?
No, this is the polearm master ability,
Oh, okay.
so it does take the modifier. So
Okay.
that's a total of 13 damage with that attack, and then I'm going to burn action surge on this one.
Alright.
God.
And I'll use this one to activate second wind.
Got it.
So let me go on ahead and activate fighter level 5, 9 extra HP. Won't matter too much, but I'll take it. And I will use the next attack to attack with my glaive. With a 21 to hit.
28 to hit. Wait, is that not 20?
That's 21 to hit.
Oh, 21. I was wait. Roll damage.
And that is a total of 16 slashing.
Alright, 16 slashing. Got it. Alright, the Bullet 2 looks like it's pretty badly hurt at this point.
You're just hearing Eric Var like throwing out slurs in the good old dialects of the north as he's just slashing at this creature.
Yuri, it is now your turn.
Okay. How does evasive foot work? Like, I know I have to use it when I'm moving, but
Evasive.
do I have to like keep moving or?
Is that for the monk?
Yes.
Oh, that's the battle master thing. Okay, so what it works is when you move, you expend 1 superiority die, and you add that number to your AC until you stop moving.
Yeah, until I stop moving. So
Yeah.
how, like how does that work?
So
Should I
basically,
keep moving?
So basically, you'll move, and until you're basically either until you spend up all your movement or until you stop completely, you basically have that. You basically have that AC. So
But that's dumb. I won't have it until I stop moving.
Yeah, well, you will have it until you stop moving.
But that doesn't make sense.
It's kind of like if you want.
What is doing it?
It's like if you wanted to. It's like if you're running away from a creature, but you don't want it to hit you. That's what you use it for.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, adds a D6 to your AC because you're really trying not to get hit.
Okay then. I get that. How big are they? Are these
Even then.
things?
How big are
big
they?
are these
It's a large creature.
Yeah. So like, I need an estimate.
10 feet by 10 feet.
The fuck is 10 feet by 10 feet? Okay.
Basically, imagine like. Imagine. I think a door is about 10 feet tall, isn't it? Yeah, a normal door.
10 feet tall, yeah.
Yeah, imagine. Basically, it's as tall as a door, and it's as tall as a door, basically, in a way, and as long as one. If you were to put it on its side.
Can they swim?
They're commonly referred to as land sharks, so no.
So if I put them in the water, would they drown per se? But then no, because how deep is that? Is that a stream?
About 20 feet deep.
So they could drown per se if I put them in the water.
They could swim, but it would all depend on how they roll.
So they can swim.
No. They don't have a swimming speed. It's basically kind of like
So
you.
they
Like,
can't.
yeah, they'd have to roll to be able to because they're going to be pushed down by the river.
And if they can't swim per se, they'll drown.
They'd be stuck in it, yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to get rid of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of them. Kind of want to do Thunder
I'm
Wave.
sick of all these motherfucking bullets on this motherfucking caravan.
Horatio and Eric are next to you. Actually,
Y'all all have to move out the fucking
Actually, if
way
you
or
move to
something.
the other side of the boulette, opposite them, you might be able. I think you can hit it without hitting them.
So like what? Right here? Fuck. I'm trying to like click on it. Would it be like
Kind of like right.
over here?
Yeah,
Right there?
either or works.
So I have to go around them.
Yeah, but that won't cause an attack of opportunity because you're still in its attack range.
So it won't.
Yeah.
Steal its lunch money.
Come on, moving. So like right here.
And it's now flanking. Or you are anyway.
But if I do Thunder Wave, it might hit the cart.
Actually, it only targets creatures.
Oh, okay. So cart be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm gonna do Thunder Wave then.
Right? It's going to. It has to roll a con save, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So. You see a Lurie chug a potion chug something as soon as you're casting Thunder Wave, and the blood has to roll a save. What's the DC?
It don't tell me. It don't tell me.
What's your wisdom mod?
Oh wait, DC's the saving throw is 14.
All right, it fails. Roll
I
damage.
guess this is okay.
Oh, he would have. Oh yeah, Lurie succeeded that. He's fine.
14.
All right, so it takes 14 points of thunder damage, and you see Alluri get hit by this wave of thunder as well, and he looks completely unaffected by it. But while the boulette is tossed into the river.
Hey, wait. How far does it move?
It has to move 10 feet, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
10
that means
feet.
that activates my Polar Master. Yee.
Yeah,
Wait,
this
hold
part's
on.
like 10 feet.
Give me a second. Quick question. But wait, attacks of opportunity are only caused when it moves on its own, doesn't it?
The creatures provoke when they're. They enter the. Okay, well, I mean, it's leaving right now, so never mind.
Yeah, because it has to be of
If
its
it's,
own.
it's forced, then I can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's just being thrown. And Eric thinks about stabbing, but then he's like, "No, I will take it to the river."
And this massive splash of water just shoots everywhere and rains down on all of you as it's now in the river. And with that, it is
So
now.
it's in the water. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. I'm trying to see if I can do one more thing.
Casually washing the blood off.
Trying to see if I can do one more thing. I don't think I can. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay.
Alright. Horatio, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Reduce on the roulette nearest to me.
The one that got launched into the river?
It has to make it. Yeah, it's gonna have to make a DC 13.
Con saving throw.
Yeah.
It failed with a 9.
Alright. So it goes down to a small, I think.
It says as it's drowning in the water.
Good. Perish.
Good. Perish.
Are we committing war crimes against the bullets now?
Down like 2 people. I had to help y'all out.
Fuck you, Will!
Anything else you'd like to do? Anything else you'd like to do?
Harpoon, brother. Harpoon this whale.
No, I don't think I have anything else left. I'm good.
All right. With that, Alluri is going to see that. He's going to walk over to Ericfar, and Ericfar, you see him jam this needle into his arm, pull the blood out, and then jam it into you, and then you get back 1, 2, 3, 4. You get back. Wow. Hold up.
Hey, what is this?
5, 10. You get back 15 health points.
He's like, what is the meaning of this? He just looks at his arm.
And you see that
I
Alluri
didn't
looks.
take any damage.
No, you didn't. Alluri looks worse for wear after he did that, almost as if he took out his own life essence in a way. I hate this. Anyway, and then he immediately turns attention back to the boulette. As he charges over to the one near Beiji, is going to attack it. That hits. That doesn't. That does not hit. So the boulette takes. 10, 16. Takes 16 points of damage. Alright, with that... Actually, wait, hold up. Last thing, I just realized this. Marhan, your turn. Beiji is down currently. Yeah.
Gotta go save him.
Actually, that's 7. So 7 plus... Oh yeah, he would have lived. Never mind. That was my assumption. What? I just thought about it because I just realized how many temp HP he had. It didn't add. It didn't add towards his max, but I was thinking, make sure I was like, wait, 72.
I should still be left standing, but
Yeah, he
Actually,
would have
hold on.
died.
Times 2, 72 plus 7. Nope, never mind. Yeah, no, I was right.
He would have died.
70. Even with 79 health, he would have died.
36.
Times 2.
Yeah.
72 plus 7.
72
79.
plus 79. 79. You did fine. Oh my god. Never mind. Alrighty. So I'm gonna use healing word.
Alright.
On Beiji. Get him back up.
Alright, 1d4 plus 3.
2d4 plus 3.
Second level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Beiji, you get back. Really?
Bruh.
You get back 5 hit points.
Bruh.
I rolled 2 ones.
But at least he gets to attack.
That's a bonus action.
Does if he wants to, bro.
He definitely
He can move.
wants
He
to
can
attack.
also move 15 feet up his movement speed.
Okay, real quick. Let me go ahead and resolve the movement real fast.
Alright. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, he missed.
Okay.
He got a 15.
Good. And then Beiji's gonna turn back and shoot at the bullet.
Roll the hit.
How does a 23 to hit sound?
Nat or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Roll damage.
12 points of piercing damage.
12. Okay. This bullet's also being worn down as well. As anything else I can do your turn, Marhand? Marhand. Anything else? Alright. You're gonna. Alright then. You see Marhan proceed to drop down to the gun and just walk straight in front of this bullet.
Marhan, no.
Beiji's just looking at Marhan like my chest. I just got crushed by that thing. You should remember.
So are you going to activate your Aegis' your Aspis Shield special ability? Alright, Thief. Let me see how much cover that gives you.
What did Marhan do?
Marhan walked straight up to this bullet and seemed to raise his shield.
Oh, wow.
Badass.
Okay. Really? Does anyone remember what Thief's cover gives you AC-wise? Before I have to look this up.
Force cover gives you a +3 if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, then you are currently up to 24 AC. Got it.
Damn, boy.
Actually, no, let me phrase that. 8. So chainmail plus 3. That's 19. Nope, 22. I'm sorry. Anyway, Chalk's gonna look at this.
Wait, I'm sorry. It's not a +3. It's a +5.
All right, then yeah, he's back up at 24 then. All right, Chalk is going to attack this thing next. Yeah, so should I go for the one on the river or for the one on land?
No. Do the one in the car.
Alright.
Protect the assets.
Alright. He's gonna roll to hit. With a 17, he hits and deals 9 piercing damage, and then he's going to activate Arcane Shot as he uses a lightning arrow. He's gonna have to roll a dex save. It fails, so it takes 9 plus 11, 16, 20. It takes 29 points of damage as this bullet is shot by lightning. And now we move back up to the top of the round. Beiji, it is your turn.
Okay. So there's one bullet in the water, and there's one bullet currently munching on a cart, correct?
It's about to start munching on Morahand.
Alright, quick question. Do you have a ranged weapon?
I mean, does the blind man have a ranged weapon, Beiji?
Question. No.
You have a melee weapon.
Well, that's a better one, yes.
Yeah, do you have a melee weapon?
Yeah.
The reason why I ask you both is a very important question.
Well, I got a warhammer I use as a staff, so.
As a staff.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave you up there then.
I was like, just asks if the blind man has a ranged weapon. I am blind! Beiji, come on now. I know you have negative int, but still.
He's young. He's learning.
The 15-year-old Dragonborn's learning. Anyway, Beiji, what do you want to do?
I know what I want to do. I'm just contemplating how sassy do I want to be about this.
Sassy.
Oh my god, for once Beiji's actually has some character to him. Has some flair to him.
Dang.
Fuck, man.
I'm making a joke. I was meaning more of the flair thing. Because Beiji doesn't... Because I think that's the first time Beiji's going for sass.
Yeah. I like it when Beiji says.
Yeah. With his free hand, apparently his dagger got thrown away when he got knocked down. No shit. Beiji's gonna take his pistol and like put one hand on his hip and shoot at the bullet.
Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
That
And
hits.
as he says that, he's going to tell Marhan, well, I just wanted to make sure because you're being a professional idiot right now with standing right beside a bullet that knocked me down.
Roll to hit. I mean, roll damage anyway.
8 points of damage.
Alright. Anything else?
His dagger dropped out of his hand.
You can throw it at him. The dagger.
True. I'll throw my dagger.
Roll to hit.
Uh, 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. I believe since this is a bonus action attack, and I think it's only 1d4.
Yeah, it's 1d4 only. Man, I should really use my dice tray. 3 points of piercing damage, and the dagger will be stuck in this on him.
All right. With that, it's one turn. As it sees this firebrand in front of it, it's gonna try and take a bite at him. You said you have a 24 AC.
Yeah.
Beiji, you might have to eat your words as Marhan just effortlessly blocks the bullet's bite at him and just pushes it back.
King energy.
I rolled with advantage. It still missed.
King energy.
You'll just hear Beiji, she said, say, good. Keep up that magic so I don't have to surgically cut you out of the bullet.
Okay, it's gonna roll. Okay, bullet 2's gonna roll an athletics check to see if it can swim. With a 17.
Don't.
With a 17,
Drown,
it
bitch.
is able to float.
I'm sorry, what?
With a 17 athletics, Chad it is able to doggy paddle its way up to the surface. Especially since it's lighter now.
No.
And it's going to make its way over to the shore barely as it uses up all of its movement. And then this little itty bitty bullet is going to take a bite at Horatio.
Man, fuck
No,
this.
Horatio.
It's going to
into my range.
Yeah.
Big sad.
It misses with a 9
Yeah.
Wait, how did it get small?
because
I shrunk it.
Yeah.
I cast reduce on it.
Oh. Can I just kick it back in the water?
Oh my god.
You gotta kick it in the
Kick it.
snout. You have to kick it in the snout to make it go away because it's a shark.
Eric,
Would that
it's
be
your
considered an
turn.
action? Though?
That would be considered an attack. That would be considered a shove,
Okay.
which is an attack action. Eric Farr, it's your turn.
Alrighty. How are the folks doing with the bigger bullet?
They
Right
seem
now.
like they're about to kill this son of a bitch.
All right. Let's see. let me go ahead and move. I'm going to move right over here, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to stab with the glaive. Cut.
Did you have advantage on that?
I was trying to move it. Okay.
With an unnatural 20,
I
that
was trying
does
to get
hit.
the murder damage.
Roll damage.
15, that's 19 total. Max damage.
It's still standing, barely.
Well, let's fix that.
That does hit. Roll damage.
On a handle shot. And 8 more damage. Bludgeon.
What weapon did you hit it with?
The glaive.
So, describe a glaive to me real quick.
Description?
Actually, I can just look it up. Yeah. Basically, this is what I'm thinking is. Basically, so you hit it with one slash, cutting it, and then you go back around and you smush this thing into paste.
Just a crunch.
Yeah, with a crunch as its natural armor just breaks and it turns into just a squish pile of what used to be a big creature on the ground.
And with the last of my movement, I would like to move closer into range of the next creature over here.
All right.
Oh wait, what happened? Did he crush
And
Yes.
try the best to act as rambunctious and loud as possible to gain this thing's attention.
All right. Yes, he smushed the tiny bullet that you killed. I mean, that you shrunk, Horatio.
What did Glaive do?
It did a shit ton of damage.
Holy shit.
With that, Yuri, it is now your turn.
So what happened?
The bullet 2 got smushed by Ericvar into paste.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Firmly grasp it.
Just gotta get the one on the cart.
Yep.
Firmly grasp it.
If y'all don't kill this son of a bitch.
Don't forget you have 35 movement speed.
I know I do. I'm trying to get in that little crevice. Alright.
All right. Go.
Go for the murder sandwich.
And I am going to...
This is more of a murder nacho right now. I'm feeling the vibes.
Probably have my quarter staff again.
It is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm just hitting my quarter staff.
All right, roll
Let's
to hit.
whack it.
Whack.
Whack it. Whack that bitch. 16.
16. Roll damage.
Eight.
Alright. It's still up, barely.
Well, fine. Then a bonus action, I do unarmed strike.
Alright, roll to hit.
Excuse me. Oh, 25. Wow.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
That hits, roll damage.
Six.
How you want to do this?
I just... I just whack his neck. Be like,
Just karate chop its neck?
yeah, yeah.
Just perforate a hole through its armor.
Just you crack its neck in one karate chop, killing it. And combat is over.
Eric Vore just saw that and he was just like, whoa, oh my gosh. Did you just do it with your hands? He just looks like at the impact point and just and gawks at the sheer the size of the impact crater.
Good job.
Yeah, I can do it again if you want me to.
How did you?
Alright, all of you guys got 600 XP from that fight?
600.
Buddy boy.
Yep, because you guys fought two CR5s.
Thanks, Keith.
Hey, I wanted to give you guys a challenge.
Thanks, Cosmic.
Yeah.
No, all of us are here.
Yeah.
So
Huh?
he did what he had to do.
Yeah. I gave you guys 2 NPCs to help you out. You guys were good.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Beiji,
Actually, wait, this is actually CR5. So you guys get. You guys find 120 gold in the guts of these 2 bullets.
Each?
120 gold. Altogether. 120 altogether.
Altogether.
So how do we divide that?
6 ways.
Division by 6, which would
Okay,
be
so 20 gold
simple,
per
20 gold.
person.
Yep,
Yeah.
20 gold each.
That's fine. We making some bank.
To make it some bank.
Wait, some change, of course, for our troubles.
yeah.
That's fine. Better
As
get
the-
something out of it.
As the bullet looting is happening, Beiji's gonna try to pry off one of the teeth from the bullet.
Roll
I'm right behind him.
me a nature check.
Nature.
And also try to break off a piece as well.
18 total on that.
18 total. All right. You are able to get off a tooth. And for you, Eric Farr.
I'd like to take a tooth as well
Yeah, nature check, please.
for my troubles.
Actually, no, for you, survival. Actually.
Survival. All right. 13.
Yeah, you're able to get off a tooth for the most part. Got some gums on it, but eh.
Shave off as much as I can and start making a necklace out of it.
All right.
Just fashion something like.
Jeez, can we not stop running? Can we stop running into things that are trying to kill us? And Chalk says as he kind of like leans against the cart. You notice he's a bit more exhausted than he should be considering the fight.
Define dangerous.
I don't know about you, but and he starts kind of like gripping his chest a bit.
Does he look sick?
Do you guys remember when Michael told you about what would happen if a Chalk used his powers too much?
I don't.
It does get like
Get all,
sick, right?
Yeah.
yeah, he'd get all like anemic and all that.
Not sick. And you notice he's gripping his chest
Lazy.
tighter.
He gets all.
He's dying.
And then he just kind of collapses on the cart as Jajo kind of comes up and kind of like immediately goes to his aid. Can we get a cleric? Can we get a cleric to help, please, or someone to heal? Marhan goes
Air
immediately
Force starts
over.
running into the. Okay, never mind.
Car just motions at me, and Marhan goes immediately over.
Yeah. Medicine check on him.
In the meantime, I want to do something real quick. With your,
So you
with your
can tell-
permission, Jim.
Real quick, right? So you can tell that a Chalk seems to be in the beginning stages of what could be a heart attack.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
Calm
This man
emotions.
needs milk.
Calm emotions, no. If he was having an anxiety attack, yes. But this is more of an actual like.
Shit, I don't know how to help with that.
Do you have lesser restoration? Level 4. Yeah, 4.
Might.
Let me see. Hold up.
It's a second level spell.
Yeah, you could cast Lesser Restoration is known to help with effects such as this. Alright, you cast Lesser Restoration on him, and he slowly stops tightening his chest as he's slowly able to breathe more. Alright, and he kind of like looks up at you and he says, "Thank you." No problem. Shit. And then he kind of like just passes out then. And as you're petting him, Marhan, you feel... Where are you at? Eric Farr, would you like to, go into the tunnels, or?
Turning.
Eric Farr, would you like to go into the tunnel?
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to.
All right.
Take a moment.
So Eric Farr seems to drop down in one of these tunnels, and you notice that it's 10 by 10, so it fits you perfectly. It seems that it goes quite a distance. They seem like they were coming from the north, from the mountains, from what it looks like.
Mountain. First time you've seen Eric, you guys see Eric Rohr think. It's just it's disturbing. It's like it's like he's angry, but like angry at nothing. As he looks out into the mountains, and he starts to connect mountains of caves, deep caves. Wait a moment.
You have something you'd like to share with us, Eric Farr? Alluri asks.
What if all of this is connected? He starts to look over towards the bullets. I'd like to make a perception check to try to see if there's anything on these things that would denote like any sort of service to another creature or anything like that.
Roll perception.
And you just hear a as he takes the blunt end of he takes the sharp end of his glaive and he points to a slab of flesh on the bullet where a symbol is marked.
You guys see that? Do you guys see there's a mark of a spider on the bullet's forehead?
Oh boy.
What happened?
So there's the mark of a spider on the bullet's forehead.
Some cold.
Creature of the deep caves.
We dealing with some loath?
Alluri seems to look at the mark and he says, "Web mother." Fuck. He says it's in Elvish, by the way. By the way, Yuri and Horatio, you both know the Web Mother as the leader of the Court of Darkness of the Elves. Particularly the Drow, the Dark Elves that stayed beneath the earth.
Oh, fuck. That's disturbing. Mm-hmm.
Fuck! Alluri says in Elvish before he storms off.
This is gonna be interesting now.
Some of the guys flip the cart back over, they kind of fix it up a bit, and the caravan starts moving on its way once again. If anyone would like to harvest boulette meat, you may roll nature.
I'm going to make them into a steak.
I will.
Just tell me what type of roll is it? Go again?
Either nature or survival.
We'll make that survival. Scripture.
17 on nature.
All right, you carve
6.
16? Oh, 6. Eric Var, despite your excellent ability to be able to carve meat, these boulettes are kind of like something you don't have that much experience with up north. But you notice that Beiji is able to help you out for the most part as he takes out his dagger, and the two of you are able to carve out a reasonable chunk of boulette meat.
It's like salmon, but worse.
What this isn't salmon. This is like shark, like northern sea shark. Tough as hell.
He's like,
So-
what is a shark?
Beiji just looks at him. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you the wrist soon.
I've
figure
never
out to
been
get-
to both line.
I'm gonna get some shark in you eventually, somewhere, somehow.
It's better. Is it any better than beef?
You will find out the next morning. Trust me.
All right then, I'll trust you. And can I take one more tooth?
Roll
If
survival.
possible. Just a single other tooth. 11.
11? Yep, you're able to get another one. Again, chunks of gums on it.
He's like, I'm going to keep this one. I want to make a spear out of it one day. This was a fun part.
With that, you guys continue on your way. Eventually, nothing, actually. You guys pass like a caravan of Lightbringer worshippers. Velki and Kavo seem to talk to them for a bit, but other than that, there's nothing that eventful. Though you do hear some rumors coming, and then you do hear some rumors coming from the group of Lightbringer worshippers, though. Particularly, there seems to be there was this hulking, draconic person that was asking about a caravan. The description matches a firebrand, but none that you've ever heard of or seen.
Those Beiji will chime up. Any particular way he looked?
Black and red firebrand. Burning red eyes. Wasn't very friendly that much. Smelled horrible too. Smelled like sulfur.
Looked like he was constantly on kill mode.
No, more like he was bored.
What is sulfur?
It's basically
Rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Brimstone.
Yes.
Hate the moments. Just distorted thoughts inside of Eric Vor's head as he tries to think again.
Sorry. Beiji would just simply make note of that and to himself. It would just make note of the black and red, sulfur-smelling firebrand who's bored, and ask about a caravan. So.
And eventually it does reach the afternoon and eventually night as the caravan sets up camp once again.
There's just one thing I can do for the afternoon, though. Just some light hunting.
Alright. Roll survival for me, please.
I will.
But yeah, the caravan starts setting up camp for the night, and...
Okay, there we go. 7. 7.
Yeah, you're not able to find much.
Oh, dear.
And basically, you guys start setting up for the night, and that's when you notice that Greyfang is back, and Marhan the Chalk is finally awake and moving about again. All right. He kind of looks at you, says, "What thing?" He says with like that lazy smile on his face.
Just have a heart attack.
Yeah. Marhan's asking him about something. Wait, what does he ask him exactly? What does Marhan ask him exactly? No, that was nothing. Don't worry about it. You good?
Yeah, just go on a bed, guys.
I think it actually... Oof. It broke, wow.
I'm too fat for this world, I swear to God.
Anyway, so you guys hear Marhan ask Achak about a note, and he's like, "What? I don't have a note. Must have felt my cloak or something getting in the way," he says with like a lazy smile on his face.
Oh. There
Yeah. You guys hear this conversation, by the way, as Jojo seems to kind of look at Marhan with like an eye of like he's just squinting at him slightly. Anything else? You could say that. Kind of tired right now, but and then at that moment you hear Lori shout, "Greyfang!" Shh. And then Lori seems to chase down Greyfang. All right, Greyfang kind of tries to get away from Lori, and then Lori tackles him. And you see him activate what appears to be this thing on this syringe on his shoulder as it kind of injects something into him. And and you see him with the strength that you didn't know he had, kind of restrain Greyfang. You're all seeing this, by the way.
What exactly does he do to him?
Oh, Louis restrains Greyfang with the strength of 10 men.
Specifically 10 men?
Stronger than what you think a high elf should have.
Kind of looks at this. So Alluri's a pretty scrawny guy from descriptions, right?
He's a pretty short. He's got muscle, but he's a pretty short elf.
He's got that. He's maybe a little bit more on the otter side of things, so to speak.
Yeah.
Interesting. Eric kind of points at that, looks at everybody else.
Would you let me go already, you stupid? Ow! And then you see Alluri kind of elbow him in the snout before he goes for his cloth hand. No! Get off of me! as you see the two of them fighting, basically.
Eric Ford's like, do I have to be a guard for this?
How far off are they where Beiji would be setting up?
Not that far away.
Beiji, angry and his chest in pain from possibly getting it shattered by the. He'll take out his pistol, load a blanket, and fire it off.
Both Alluri and Grey Fang stop.
Okay, listen. Beiji points at Bund. Grey Fang, Alluri was looking for you all day. Apparently there's demons running around. There's a possibility that they could be after you. Alluri, something about Grey Fang's hand he doesn't want you to interact with his cloth hand. When he says don't touch him. Okay? And Grey Fang, please stay within earshot of the caravan from now on.
Alluri seems
and also Alluri, do you still have that dwarven cigar?
Alluri throws down Grey Fang's hands and gets off of him. Yes, I still have it.
Can you bring that over here for me? And also, putting about 5 feet between each of you, talk out whatever you're fighting over.
He hands you the cigar, and then he looks at me like Grey Fang and he says, "Your hand. What is wrong with it?" "None of your concern. For fuck's sake, I know damn well that it is my concern."
Oh.
Oh. No one joined. Oh, bot's still playing. Anyway, you guys, and you get, Horatio. Horatio?
Yes.
You notice that weird glowing going on with Grey Fang's hand again as he gets angry at Alluri. It is none of your damn concern! I think that it is, as Alluri takes a step forward.
Alluri, hold on. Just, I know that whatever's going on with him, but you need to give him some space or else he might have a bigger reaction than you think. A magical one or something like that.
Alluri glances at you, and then he glares at Grey Fang, who's kind of gripping his hand. Fine, very well. And then he takes a step back. But I want my answers, Lupin. And why should you get them? Now, what the hell are you even doing here? Shouldn't your kind be out west? None of your concern. Now, what is under that cloth? Seems like we got a building of secrets between two of these people.
You know, if it's going to put the rest of the caravan in jeopardy, then you might need to let us know.
It is nothing. It is my burden, and I will deal with it. He growls at you, and then
Is it just your burden?
Yes. And then Alluri kind of steps in the way. He says, and Alluri kind of scoffs at that. And then you hear about Alluri and Grey Fang are both having an argument. Oh, would you? Enough of this, Velky says as she struts up. Now, what in the Lightbringer's name is going on? Would someone care to explain?
Beiji will chime up. Beiji will chime up. He'll hold out he'll be holding the dwarven cigar in one hand, Nothing. It's just these two gentlemen were fighting over who would have the last use of the cigar that we found on the trail.
Roll
Is all.
deception.
Damn, Beige lying.
I would say that's Velky looking at Beiji will probably tell will probably look like he's trying to diffuse this whole thing with this. He ain't getting anything by her.
What'd you roll? Okay, yeah. She kind of looks at you and says, "And here I thought we were beginning to have an understanding, Beiji."
Beiji kind of puts his hand on his forehead.
Can I like help him out?
Understandable. You want the truth?
Yes, I'd like the truth.
Okay, hold up. No, you don't need to know.
Grayfang was unaccounted for most of the day. Lori was looking for him due to something he found on the trail that concerned Grayfang.
And what did he find on the trail exactly? Louis then says, "Nothing of your concern, Paladin." Excuse me?
Beiju will step up again towards these.
Everybody
I think in this
started.
situation, Velky should at least be informed, at least be made aware.
We are being followed by apparently a dwarf, by apparently drow, and by apparently demons. And I'd like to figure, and there are currently 2 suspects that have given reason for at least one of these. I know a dwarf is hunting down him. He points at Beiji, and apparently demons might have something to do with these 2. And then he points at Marhan and Grayfang. And I have to figure out what before something kills me on this trip.
Or the people. That's good.
And then Velky kind of looks at you, Marhan, and says, "Cleric, there's something you'd like..." Before I ask Grayfang, is there something you'd like to say?
Also, you might want to unmute yourself for that part.
Hold on, let me grab it out of the crevice of the bed.
That he broke.
He broke his mic?
No, he broke the bed he was laying on.
Yeah, broke the
Oh
bed.
my god.
Yeah, that's why I went mute. I was like, oh shit.
Never die.
Oh god, oh fuck. Sorry, what?
Marhan, would you like to explain why you think demons are following us, and you, before I ask Grayfang here, why?
How would you know all of a sudden?
Because Lurie pointed out you and Grayfang as the reason for why demons are following the group.
She would only know about the conversation earlier. She wouldn't know else, right?
Yeah, she would only no. The fact that Lurie she's asking what you know, because Lurie pointed you out as being the possible reason for why demons are following. He's asking, would you like to tell us something?
I may or 30 or 40 years ago misplaced my trust in a demon. Is all.
I'm sorry, misplaced your trust in a demon?
Indeed.
So you're telling me that you were a cultist?
Are you telling me that I am a threat to this caravan?
If demons are following us, most likely, yes.
No.
What have I done to threaten this caravan?
Your presence might be bearing down demons on us.
I thought it was the skin.
We are no stronger enough.
Regardless, the point being it's a threat that's unneeded.
You're telling me that I am unneeded.
Carl then cuts in. No, she's saying that it's an unneeded threat that we will most likely have to deal with. If she could tone down the persecuting tone, as she steps in, as Cabo tries to defuse the whole situation. You said this was 30 to 40 years ago. I'm assuming you left the group?
I follow only the uniform.
Well, There's something, Cavo says. He's repented for his ways. And then Voki looks at you with like a distrusting look, and then proceeds to turn on Greyfang.
I would not know.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can feel that you can feel her
Oh, this is
glare
going
on
to happen anyways. Oh, brother. Yeah. You just...
And the,
Greyfang?
Greyfang then says, Greyfang then backs away slowly, and Alluri takes a step forward. Don't you take a, or else what, you sniveling dog!
Greyfang, it is only fair.
Beja will put a hand on Alluri's shoulder before he can complete that statement.
Greyfang, it is only fair that if I have to tell to stay here, you do as well.
Nothing's fair about. And then Velky proceeds to. Then you see Velky kind of just roll her eyes, and she grips the amulet of the unifier. I mean, not the unifier, of the Lightbringer, and you see this glow around her for a moment. Where she stares at Greyfang, and then she kind of pauses and looks at Alluri as well. You son of a bitch!
What?
And then she proceeds to grip the amulet tighter, and this blast of radiant energy is sent out, and both Greyfang and Alluri are knocked to the ground. The rest of you are fine. And when they're knocked to the ground, Greyfang's cloth is knocked off of his hand, and as he's standing back up, you see that he has this sigil of a wolf on his left hand. Meanwhile, you see Alluri change. Gone is the golden-haired, gold-skinned high elf. In his place, you see a white-haired, obsidian-skinned, red-eyed dark elf.
Nice twist.
This is too much magical shit for me. I'm out of here. Everyone immediately picks up and just leaves.
Any reactions to this? Besides Eric being like, I'm out. So a wolf sigil has been revealed on Greyfang's left hand, and Alluri has been revealed to be a dark elf, not a high elf.
I don't know what a wolf sigil is.
Yeah,
Actually, you do.
Oh, I do.
Marhan does, at the very least. The rest of you would have to roll history on a religion on this.
I know that he has a wolf sigil.
I know you can like typing.
Oh, you're gonna type it to me. Shit. Hold on, let go to the broken bed.
Yeah. Real briefly. When Beiji sees Alluri's full form, first everyone just sees his pistol hand move a little bit.
But also,
But
you also notice that he has a burn mark on the left side. He has like this brand burned into the left side of his face.
Beiji will simply extend his free hand to Alluri.
Alluri is secretly Theron.
Nope. The brand means an elvish, banished.
Oh no.
Oh, well then in that case, yeah, Beiji will extend the hand and just help him up. And keep.
Alluri takes your hand, and he's pulled to his feet.
And Beiji will put himself between Alluri and Velky. To put it simply.
So a drow was walking up. I am not a drow. I am not one of them anymore. You were, and it appears, and most likely, if you mentioned drow after us, does that mean that they're after you? Yes.
Well, we are a rather interesting group.
So, Paige will speak up. So apparently we all have skeletons in our closet. Big, bloody whoop.
These
Yeah.
skeletons will get innocent people killed if they are not dealt with as soon as. And Valky seems to grab her sword, and you hear, And this time you see a Chalk with his bow and arrow stretched out. Let go of the sword, or I put an arrow through you.
At that same time as Valky goes for a sword, Beiji brings up his pistol. So
Seems like we got ourselves a standoff here. I think I kind of like all you guys. You guys are all pretty cool. Some of you are assholes. This is a Chalk saying this, but I don't think any of us should die here. I think we can all continue this journey working together. Don't you think?
God. I have no greater ill will towards it.
Yuri, Horatio, you guys agree?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Thanks, yeah.
Sorry, what?
Basically, Velky gripped her sword, and immediately Beiji trained his gun on her, and a Chalk came and trained his bow on her. And basically, a Chalk's asking, I don't think anyone needs to die here, right? I think we can keep working together.
I like all of you.
Thanks, Horatio.
Yeah.
Problem I had.
Well, there we are.
Pat.
A Chalk says, I think that we can all work together from this current moment and work towards getting to the capital as fast as motherfucking possible before demons, Drow, and whatever that dwarf is come bearing down on top of us. Agreed?
Yeah.
Ah, wonderful. And then he puts his bow away. Excuse me, I'm gonna go take a fucking nap. And he immediately drops down from the tree he was on and walks off. And Valky lets go of her sword, looks at all of you, and then just walks away.
at the same time, Valky lets go of her sword. Beiji lowers his gun.
So the real question is, who's going to tell Albion this?
I sure as well won't.
Albion knew who I was, Alluri says.
Who?
Alluri chimes in, Albion knew I was a dark elf.
Well, maybe we should talk to him.
I did.
Where's that bard guy?
He's just sitting by a tree, just kind of like he was tuning up his loop, but then he stopped as all this was happening, as he just watched all of you guys.
Of course.
He could come too.
The bard Daniel kind of looks at you all and says, well, this is going to be an amazing song.
Oh, I see. There you go. Could always use some music. Beiji?
Yes.
Will you come a long way?
Yes, I will, just to make sure my friend here, no motion to a lorry, isn't knocked out and dragged into the woods.
We could always use some your stubbornness.
And Beiji will lean forward and lean on his knees, partially rubbing his chest. And I might eventually need to lay down myself.
Don't we all?
Yuri, Horatio, would you guys have to come with him to see Albion?
Wait, is he here?
Yeah, Albion's at the camp.
What?
Yeah, Albion's
Who's Albion again?
your boss.
Oh shit.
Greyfang, is he coming along?
Greyfang seems ready to bolt at this very moment as he grabs his cloth and he starts trying to wrap it up again.
Maybe I should watch him. I don't know.
He just simply lets go of the bandage and then growls, fine.
What, fine to be watching him?
I love it when a group comes
Fine
together.
to coming with.
There you go.
So you guys all
Greyfang and
go.
Horatio, classic side adventure.
So you guys all go to see Albion, and he's kind of like looking down at the map at the moment, and he looks up at you and says, "Oh, what the?" First thing he notices a Luri looking like a dark elf. He notices, and then he notices Grey Fang's hand, and he looks at all of you and says, "Do I want to know what happened?"
Is Clouds there as well?
Clouds is also there, but he just has a smirk on his face the entire time.
Bruh.
He looks amused by all of this.
So, we all have something very important to say. Probably do it one person at a time. For starters, you may have noticed that there is recent increase of attacks to the caravan.
No shit!
I think due to recent events, the reason might be everyone in front of you.
Albion kind of slowly face palms at that, and then he looks at all of you and says,
Hey, what?
"Why?"
Looks at
Oh, he face palms and looks at all of you like, "Why?"
Casually go down the list.
Beiji will simply chime up first. As a general statement, we all have skeletons in our closet that we weren't really clear on from the very beginning. Some of us completely forgot, and others were probably running from it.
Okay, which ones are the major ones I need to know about?
Just look at Marhan.
Beiji can go first. It's okay.
How about this? Let's just slowly inch into the least catastrophic to the most catastrophic real quickly.
Yeah.
Let's do that, boss.
All right. Start, Beijing. I'd like to know this.
A quick question: do you happen to have a match? Because
he does as he pulls out a match.
Beiji lights the dwarven cigar and blows into it real briefly.
Takes a puff of it.
Yeah, takes a puff of it.
Roll me a con save.
Bruh.
Good as shit.
He doesn't inhale it.
Oh, okay.
He instead uses his mouth as a vacuum.
Okay.
And collects all the smoke in there. But if you still want to do it because of the nostrils, you can.
Yeah, like this smoke is some.
God, I hate this bed. Now it's gonna squeak.
12.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. That's some small. That's some strong tobacco. Whatever these dwarves got.
Okay, I really
What
need.
room are you guys in?
We're in the game room. The bed there broke.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sat on the bed and got up and.
Your
Real quick.
mother's not gonna be happy about that.
Real quick. This cigar I'm currently finishing off here. He motions to his pistol and his Smith gear. I picked all this up in a game of cards with a dwarf. One by the name of, and Beiji looks at the initials on the cigar, by the name of Dwayne Battleborn. I personally nicknamed him Sore Loser for obvious reasons. For some reason, he is currently following this caravan, likely looking for me. I can handle him myself, likely walk him off into the woods and put a lead ball into the back of his head. If he is alone, if he has company, then that becomes much more interesting. But the beef I have with him is he apparently thinks it's personal. So, which one? Do you want to talk about demons or a drow raiding part next?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the demons first.
All right, Grey Fang.
The reason I was banished from my clan was because we went on a raid. The raid went badly. In a moment of weakness, I decided to ask the one person for aid that would answer, the Abyssal Wolf. He saved my life. And then he clenches his fist. And you see it glow for a moment. He made me his marked one. And in an effort to escape that deal, I was banished and ran away.
I, like Greyfang, decided to turn to tumultuous powers beyond that of which I control in order to gain benefits for myself. In the form of power or there. And I found that that was not the way. It cost me my eyes.
Anyway, says, I was a passionate supporter of the Webmother. I was a drow. They wanted to make their own blood hunter. Using a demon, using a pure demon as a fuel source instead of just his blood. I was that result. I questioned what we were doing, and I was banished. However, they wouldn't let a weapon like me go, and now they're hunting me down to most likely kill me and take my blood, to use me to make more people like me. Basically, drow blood hunters. Yay. Wow. Okay, this is some.
Okay.
So, that's the bad news.
Oh God.
Good news is you'd be one hell of a hero. Took that down.
Is there any good news, actually?
Yeah, he just gave it to you.
No! That's not good news! Oh my God.
We're still alive.
Listen. I don't know. How did all of this happen?
Do you have 90 minutes?
Well, I mean, I guess good news is the Sea Warrior sent me, but, you know.
Oh my God.
I guess, if that reassures you.
That kind of does.
I am a man with a stick. That is all that I can do.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm not. This is far above any kind of pay grade. I did not pay to deal with dark powers on this journey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes.
And Beiji takes he's been taking draws from the cigar. He takes another draw. If it's any consultation, currently somewhere out in the wilderness there is a hero from my country who is happily named Doomslayer, possibly walking around.
Oh, his name is Doomslayer. Oh, how very comforting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't get to make his name. He turns to him.
Last time I checked, Dooms. The clouds kind of pipes up. Last time I checked, the Doomslayer's still fighting demons up north.
Apparently that might be the case of you, but at the same time, Doomslayer seems to operate on his own merits in accord some days. Apparently, there were a report of a black and red motions in my hand.
Firebrand?
Drawing a blank. The black and red firebrand walking around that smells like sulfur and is bored out of his mind.
Oh my God.
So, don't look at me here. I don't know the guy personally, so.
Well, I guess I'm the good person here. Wow. I didn't do nothing. I just came along.
And you have somehow not screwed up something. You were already my favorite person amongst all of us now.
Ha, you see? Look at me.
Okay, so, real quick. So, knowing that information, you all are going to help me make a decision then.
What's that?
So, at the end of tomorrow, we're going to have to make a choice on which direction we're going. We can either go straight east, straight westward, across with no river access, going through basically grasslands. By the way, it's also going to be tornado season and storm season at the time. Or, it's the fastest route to get to the border. Or, we can go up through the mountain, up north towards the mountains, following the river, keeping water and food and even stopping at towns along the way. But it'll probably be very likely that the things that are hunting us down will catch up to us. In fact, they might catch up to us either way, but it's either in the middle of flat land or up north towards mountains. You all are going to help me make this decision, because this fuckwit, he points at Clouds, isn't helping me one way or another.
Okay.
So, which way?
East or what was the other one?
West, across Tornado Valley, basically, or north and around towards the mountains. The northern path will keep you guys following the river, which gives you guys access to water and food. And you also get to stop at towns, however it's slower. The western path means you leave civilization and a food source behind and hoof it across flatland. And also there'll be storms and the like. It's the faster route by like a day.
North.
Alright.
North, easy.
Beja will kick this out. Then I ask you two questions. I ask one question to you and one question to Horatio. Horatio, you are a druid, correct?
Yes.
Do you have druidcraft by chance?
Yes. I also have the spell that wild cunning, so that also helps me track food and stuff like that.
But druidcraft doesn't it able to predict the weather seemingly accurately?
Yes.
Okay. And he'll turn to the caravan boss. I'll also ask you this. How much weight can we shed?
If we shed any weight off those cords, there goes your paycheck. Plenty of it as well.
Well, shit.
And then he looks at, though if you want to shed weight, and if you're willing to be horrible people about it, he then looks at all the people that are following the cart, that have been following the cart for the past several days. And then Cloud says, "Fuck it, leave them. They're dead weight anyway."
We're not leaving the civilians behind.
And if we did, we'll have to turn them north.
Anyways. Either way, we have to go north with all the people surrounding the area. And they'll still catch up to us anyways. All things considered, the mountains, they have easy access. They likely have something that if those beasts that we fought before are any indication, they have ways of getting there faster than we will. We might as well have provisions while we're there.
Oh my god. Ugh. This is a headache. So, north then?
Yeah, north.
Yeah.
Alright. North it is. We're going north.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
It will not be so.
And then he looks at Lurie and Greyfang, Lurie and Greyfang. You two, you're gonna do your damnedest to try and fix the mess you put us in. Understood? Yes, sir. Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Greyfang seems.
You have to get along together.
Greyfang kind of like looks ready to leave, and then Lurie kind of sighs and says, "Though I guess everyone will now know what I am because Velky just ended my polymorph, and I don't have another potion of that."
Well, that's
Yay.
too bad. Deal
Beiji
with it.
will turn to Alori. Just stay close to me. I'll do what I can to help you.
He then nods.
And then he'll turn to the caravan bosses. I extend this out to you too. Even though certain people in my homeland would say that I should gun down Alori on the dirt he stands on, whatever this means, he'll be under my protection. Anyone takes issue with him, please tell him to come to me.
Understood.
And also you two, arguing about the route, or what to do with the trade route. It will say the Clouds and the caravan, the other boss. But simply, I would highly recommend you guys quickly resolve it tonight, since we're getting a lot of stuff done tonight. Because guess what? We apparently somehow had gotten a powder keg on this whole caravan, and when it blows, you two are gonna need to be spot on your leadership while we handle whatever's going on. Correct?
Albion kind of nods, and then Clouds just kind of like rolls his eyes while Albion kind of looks back at him and says, "I'm gonna let you know this right now. What's going on between us ain't getting fixed in a night. But we'll put it aside for now. Isn't that right, Clouds?" Mm-hmm. So the two of them are agreeing to put off their feud for now.
And not meaning to drag out this discussion. When you two start arguing like husband and wife over the trade route, I got a suggestion I can kick out to you guys when you start arguing again.
Kiss.
Kiss. And now we kiss. Allurfang.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It is decided.
Greyfang kind of just walks away. Actually, no. You see him grip his hand, and you see the mark of the sigil of the wolf kind of light up for a moment, and he's just gone.
He dipped.
You know, Larry kind of just sighs and walks off to go do his own thing.
Beiji will follow him.
Albion kind of like walks back over to his maps.
Excuse me. Actually, can I see that map?
Go ahead. And when you look at it, you see. Take a snippet of this. No, big enough.
What happened?
I'm showing Cookie. Cookie has to look at the map.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's the map of the route that you guys will be taking. It's the top one.
Oh, the one at the top?
Mm-hmm. The one that follows the river.
So where are we at now?
You are okay. So you see, okay, you are at. You're the 1, 2. So starting at the right and then going left, you are the fourth one.
What?
Fourth marker. Not counting the knife.
Fourth one?
Yeah. If you start at the right and then start at the rightmost one and go left, not counting the knife, you're the fourth one. So you're close to the.
Oh, from the right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. This is all I need.
All right then. Chalk kind of nut, and are you guys starting to disperse now?
I'm leaving. Peace.
All right. Good question. Horatio, Yuri, what's your passive perception?
It's either 9 or 19. It's
16 for me.
19. All right.
16, baby.
Both of you see a Chalk slipping something into Cavo's backpack before he just walks away nonchalantly.
Wait, what happened again?
You see a Chalk slip something into Cavo's backpack before he walks away nonchalantly.
You know what? I completely forgot I had this. Can I cast Locate Object on the letter he was fucking looking for?
You do, and the letter's back in his backpack.
Uh-huh. Fucking do it. What the fuck would a Chalk need with it?
He's kind of just whistling to himself as he walks away.
Maybe. You know what just slipped back in there?
No, what?
The letter he was looking for.
Interesting.
What the hell would a Chalk need with that? I haven't the faintest clue.
I don't know either.
Mayhaps later we can inquire with him. Rather.
Beat him up? Yeah.
Oh, no. I meant to actually ask.
Oh.
I mean, if he doesn't give us the information, sure, we can punch him, but that's second step. Patience.
Okay, alright. Okay.
It's good. That used to be my way of thinking, too.
Alright. Would you guys like to rest for the night?
I don't want to rest just yet.
Alright.
I kind of want to examine things.
Alright.
What you gonna do?
I kind of want to set up a trap.
Alright.
Since we have people following us. But, I don't know how I want to go about it. I mean, I know I'm going to make, like, little holes in the dirt so they can get caught up in the holes, but, like, I want to, like, kill them, too. Kill. Who got, like, I don't know, explosives, I guess?
Beiji has gunpowder.
Okay.
Explosive.
Trying to figure out how this will work. If we put out like gunpowder, they need to like trigger it in some way so we can. Big brain time. We got rope though, right?
Yes, each of you should have about 50 feet of rope at least.
Tie them up in trees.
Hmm.
Oh well, put like little traps on the trees. I don't know. I just don't want us to get messed up again when they catch up to us. Cause 2 people were down today, and I don't want, and I'm not having that. Are there any like trees nearby?
You are.
And where are we like stationed at?
You're next. You guys have camped next to the river. Oh, and there's like sparse trees, but for the most part, this is getting into grassland territory.
Okay, so like no trees.
It's sparse, but there are some.
Okay. You know what? I'll just make like little holes. That'll.
Right?
I can make a whole bunch of them.
Yes, you can.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's not limited. Yeah, let's make a whole bunch of holes. Break your ankles. Yeah, I'll just be making y'all.
Alright, roll athletics for me.
Why gotta roll athletics? I'm just making holes
Alright.
with my earth powers.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
What do you think I was doing?
I was thinking you were literally about to dig little holes. But I say, okay, you're gonna have to roll
No,
athletics
I'm
for
gonna
this.
be doing that with my hands. I got earth powers. Get out of here.
Why were tiny holes in the athletic?
Because, look, do you want to be exact with this? Anyway.
Real quick, Cookie,
Yes.
you trying to make murder holes?
I'm just trying to incapacitate them.
Basically, spiders have. I'm assuming that you're basing off the fact that they have spider legs, which means that they have to go into specific points.
Shit, they got spider legs? Oh, wait.
What the fuck did I get into?
They're making traps for the night. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be. Oh yeah, the party decided to take a northern path, which will keep them close to the river and close to supplies. But there's a chance that the group might that the people hunting you might catch up to you.
Oh, is Albion okay with this?
He made them choose either the western path, which was Tornado Valley, or the northern path.
Yeah.
Western path was faster, but they went north.
Alright.
Anyway, with
So
that,
these are spider people, right? Spider.
there's potential drow do sometimes have spider allies, and you've heard tales of like drow that are half drow, half spider. So yeah.
Yeah, I just want to like incapacitate them,
All right.
make them break their ankles or something, fall in the ditch. I don't know.
You use your earth bedding to create these to make these break ankle points.
Yes, break ankle point.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but further note, I will keep doing it while we're traveling.
All right.
I might be tired out, but it's okay.
All right.
I'm not trained today.
So would you guys like to take rest for the night?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to end the session here, or do you guys want to see if you can go for like one more day?
I'm kind of tired. What
It is 11:20, guys.
I was like, because I probably wouldn't do any. I probably wouldn't do any combat or anything. It'd literally just be you guys getting to the end of the 5th day, and then that's it.
The 5th day on the trails. Exploration.
I low key kind of want to do one more day, but it's fine. We can stop.
All right.
Final day. Like, what's the final date?
Okay, the date when we start up next time will be the 30th of Elso, the day before midwinter.
Okay.
Midwinter. Oh no.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter's Eve.
Winter's Eve.
And with that,
Midwinter's Eve.
we're gonna say that for next time on the next episode of Journey to the West.